Hey everyone, I had a quick question that was given to me a few days ago. I'm sorry I haven't had much time to get back, but this is regarding the winch issue that I was having. It is working now. So I did fix the issue. Now, the question was, what did I actually do to fix it? The winch itself and the solenoid was actually perfectly fine. There was an issue with the actual circuit breaker itself. There's two inline 50 amp circuits. One of them either popped somehow or just got damaged. So what I did was I ended up going through and I went down to Harbor Freight. I purchased a replacement. It was a 2500 series winch. I plugged it in there and it worked. So then I took the 3500 that I have on here, plugged it into my batteries, and it worked fine there as well. So I was like, what the heck's going on? So after playing around with it a little bit, I was able to find out that the circuit itself was busted, and that's what was not allowing voltage to go to my winch. So this is a little bit different for everybody else depending on how you installed it and stuff. I have my circuits tucked up underneath here. They're actually pretty tight. However, mine are all covered right now. There are a few bolts and stuff that you'll have to take off. But either way, if you test your main power, so this is my main power that goes right down to my winch, and in between there's a circuit. If you test between here and before you get to the circuit, you should have connectivity. However, if you test from each side of the circuit, there won't be any connectivity. Normally, the circuits are left in a closed state so that way power gets through them. And then, of course, getting power to the solenoid to be able to switch the motor on the winch. If you test that area, there's going to be, if you're having the same problem I am, there's going to be no power there. So what I would recommend doing is taking that off and then just replacing those breakers. Now, I don't know, depending on where you guys live, there is an O'Reilly auto parts store here. It might be some other auto parts store, but it's called, the brand name is Little Fuse. And you're looking for a 50 amp inline circuit. And what that looks like is a little box, probably about yay big. It has two posts on it. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna put them across the actual metal posts that are on here. And lo and behold, it should work for you. Again, this is where my installation is. I had this propped up here behind my coolant hoses and stuff, just to keep it up and out of the way of the water. This should probably be popped up a little bit higher. Anyways, that's how I did it, and no more do I get that clicking. It works perfect. But if you have any other questions or anything else, just leave a comment down below. I am a little bit busy. I do have 2 full-time jobs, and I don't do editing at all for videos. I do it in one shot. So if I screw up, I have to redo the whole video and start from the beginning. But again, just look for this breaker. Take your voltmeter, test on the wire itself. Just take it off wherever it's mounted. Test the wire, see if you have connectivity, and then test from one end of your breaker bar down to the other breaker part. And if you have no connectivity there, more than likely it's going to be one of those circuits. Just replace both. You don't have a problem down the road. It's just kind of like replacing a headlight. You don't just replace one, you replace both. And then check that. Now the other thing is back up in here is where I have the solenoid. This one is the brand new one. I just replaced that as well, but that was not the problem because after I replaced it, I still got that clicking. And yeah, so best of luck. If you have any other questions, comments, concerns, or anything else, just leave it below, and I'll try and reach back out to you. As of the day that I was trying to fix this, a week later we got, I think it was like 16 to 20 inches of snow over a day or two. It was just continuous snowing. So I was happy to figure out this issue and get back up on the road. So yeah, best of luck to you guys. Take care.